So we want to talk to you guys today about shift lever bushing installation. When you guys purchase your bushings here, as you can see, they come with the new rubber and the new brass. They're really designed for the column shift levers. And when you go to use them on your transmission shift levers, which are these right here, I can show you guys the differences and the reasons why you have to modify your levers in order for them to work. If you take a look here, these shift levers have a large 3/4 inch diameter hole cut in them, where the transmission levers have a much smaller, just over 1/2 inch diameter hole cut in them. So you'll need to enlarge your transmission shift levers to 3/4 of an inch so that they will accept the rubber bushings, which are also got an inner groove diameter of just over, just under 3/4 of an inch. So drill your holes out. Then after your holes are drilled, you'll look at the two levers here. On some of your transmission levers, specifically the RANs, maybe not always the rats, but the RANs have a thin lever and a thick lever. And you can kind of see the difference. If I hold them up flush on one side, you'll see the larger thickness on this one up here. So what you'll need to do is you'll need to sand the profile or the thickness down to match the thinner lever. And then at that point, your bushing should fit inside of here and it'll be the right thickness. Some of your rat and hef levers have two of the thicker levers, which, as you can see here, they don't fit that well inside the groove, so you'll have to sand the profile down in order for them to fit the groove. And that's a basic shift lever bushing installation. I can show you some steps. I'll drill these out and then I'll install the bushings and sand down this thick one to show you.
And the reason you have to do this is no one provides a true OEM shift lever bushing for the tranny side of the kit.
So as you can see here, both tranny levers we have taken and ground both sides, or you can do one side of this lever to make it the same thickness as the other. And I've also enlarged both holes to 3/4 of an inch. The 3/4 inch drill bit or step bit will work. Now you should be able to install your bushings in here, and they'll be the right thickness and the right diameter to accept them. So as you can see here, I've installed the bushing and the bronze sleeve. When you go to take the old bushing off of here, you can grind one side that's been swedged over, and you can either reuse your washer. That if it's still in good condition, a lot of times these will rust out here in the center, or they'll get thin and brittle and break. You can get some thin washers like this and install it like that. You'll take a small ball peen hammer and swedge this out, and I'll show that in the next clip. With a small ball peen hammer, you would insert it into the top of the brass sleeve. You'll take another hammer and you'll gingerly tap it, and you'll start to swedge this over. You can take the normal flat side of the ball peen hammer and work the brass around until it folds over that washer, and then that becomes your finished product and ready to install.